Comrades, today we're going to try to spread communism to every corner of the world. This will not be an easy task, so we need to conscript the largest army possible. By the end of this video, we're gonna have an unthinkable number of troops that may very well in fact break the fucking game. So we are going to replace the not so beloved Stalin with Mr. Trotsky himself. He's a much better leader for this world takeover. It is clear the Soviet Union has deviated from its promised path, which is exactly why we need Mr. Trotsky. Stalin's about to begin his purges. He's going to kill everyone and their mother and their mother's mother. He's really paranoid. So now we gotta prepare for the upcoming Soviet civil war. And of course we need military support, because you can't really win a civil war without any guns. So we set up a little secret headquarters in Ukraine. A lot of innocent people are gonna get executed today. We're just gonna point fingers, you know? Team Trotsky has to survive. Georgy Zhukov is becoming loyal to Stalin. What a traitor, dude. I would have loved to have that guy on my side. He's such a G. But it's fine. Go be with the murderous psychopath. It's like staying with your abusive ex. Yes, Stalin, the people who work in the docks are the perpetrators. Kill them, please. Focus on killing all the dockyard workers. I'm trying to trick Stalin so he doesn't kill us. Tukhachevsky, one of the smartest when it comes to the brain. We're gonna keep this guy on our side because we need at least one very solid, capable general. Especially since Zhukov is cheating on us with my ex. Ugh, I'm not jealous at all that Stalin has that nice mustache. Now we're gonna infiltrate Kyiv, which the Russians in our timeline couldn't do. It looks like Stalin's beginning a massive Moscow trial, which we can actually avoid if we eliminate the right. That's amazing. We get to murder all of our ops, and we're still standing. All the leftists, amazing. Everyone who thinks anti-Sovietly will be sent to the Gulag. Right-wing traditionist, guilty on all charges. We just need to start the civil war now. Stalin is planning on killing a ton of our generals. Can't let that happen. We have to just ignite the flames. No. Oh, yeah, I mean, I wanted war. Yes, war. Trotsky is back. It's now time to begin the real communist revolution. Alright, basically we're just gonna outmaneuver and just get a bunch of little encirclements. And wear down their army one division at a time. So right, we trapped a little horsey, then we attack from all sides. Horsey dies. No way, bro, I'm getting invaded by 4 cavalry divisions. What? Stalin has amphibious forces. Holy cow. Damage control immediately. Well, let's get a big encirclement. Holy cow. Things could be changing once and for all. And we're also about to take Sevastopol. 1 lone tank stands there. There we go. First super big city. Hey, we got the encirclements. Oh my goodness. We got an army stockpile, let's go. So far, this thing's been bloody, man. 500,000 Russians have died. It's been a stalemate. World War I type shit. Finally have some enemy deserters who are joining the right side. Oh my goodness, Moscow's on fire. People are not happy with Stalin right now. Now we're marching on the burning Moscow. And at last, comrades, we have Moscow. And they are no more. Well, now we gotta rebuild all of our shit because it's broken. Must have been some rioters or something. Long live the workers' governments. We are glazing Trotsky up, but he did carry us to victory, so we'll rename all of our Soviet cities in his honor. After all the bullshits, all the drama, all the war, it's time to finally finish the 5-year plan, go to industry booming, because despite that bloody war, another one is coming very soon. Mr. Mustache Man will most likely be coming our way, so we gotta get ready. Deals with the fascists. Not at all. I'm not a pushover like Stalin. And don't get me wrong, we need a little time, but if there's a chance to strike first on the Germans, we will do that. If we want a lot of soldiers, so we need a lot of guns, which is what we're going to start building. So this is the division we will spam out. It's pretty simple, but it has a lot of goodies like anti-tank logistics, shovels, so they're well prepared to defend the motherland. Oh, is the war beginning already? This is bad because we don't have that many troops. Okay, well, Finland, you're cool and all, but I'm not worried about the Finns. We're not on their bad side yet, so that's good. Oh no.
Yes, they are shooting at us, Comrade Obvious.
We literally just got caught with our pants down. Holy shit. Well, these divisions aren't ready, but they're coming out.
Deploying manpower reserve to your command.
Well, we know this is not just any ordinary war. This is a fight for our survival. And although our army is very small, remember, we want to build the biggest army in Hearts of Iron 4 that breaks the frickin' game. So we gotta survive this onslaught. And if we can do that, we will counterattack with the biggest army you've ever seen. Blow up all of our infrastructure. There you go. Hope you enjoy driving on exploded roads. Alright, yes, British and French. Let's sign non-aggression pact for now. For now! Capitalist dogs, we have to work together. Finland's literally unguarding its border. Very unwise to them. But we'll take advantage. And so far, our little defensive line is going good in the north. We just gotta make sure there's not a singular breach. And we're so close to losing this tile. Please, dude. Don't fucking break it. We need more soldiers. We need at least 3 million to defend. At least the war in Finland's going good over here. Just don't look over here. Just gonna have to accept the fact that red bubbles are beginning to show. I can't get too attached to this front line because, well, it's not gonna last for long. Oh, this is the problem. One little breakthrough and they just spread out like the fucking plague. It's okay, we just don't let them get behind the river. We can hold the river, that's a good spot to hold. Ah!
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
There's a big bulge, holy shit. Holy shit. No, someone will be shot for this. Holy shit.
The enemy is about to defeat us.
Oh, Finland though is so free right now. Yes, yes, yes. Let's just slurping up all the victory points, all the cities, okay? You know what? Yeah, no, we're gonna peace with Finland. We don't got time to take full revenge yet. We will. Don't get me wrong. Alright, we got a little backup. These guys just go right on the bulge. Contain the bulge. It's time for desperate measures. The Great Patriotic War is here. And just to be safe, we're going to relocate all our industry that could come under threat to the Germans. Okay, that bulge is flattened out. We just got to prevent the encirclements, you know? We can just do that. I think we'll maybe be able to withstand the onslaught. We just don't got enough divisions, man. The front's getting a little bare and thin. Just keep working on our doctrines, man. Oh my god, some of these dumbasses just want to keep counterattacking. Like, I bet you I can find an idiot right now counterattacking. Man, just blatant disobeying of Captain Jamarcus.
We call upon the sons of the Rodina to fight harder.
Look, a dumbass! What are you doing, man? Suiciding yourselves into the German tanks. You gotta get out of here, man. We gotta build a shit ton of forts around Moscow. Can't fall. And the south seems to be where we're having a few more problems. So we're sending in another army to help.
Deploying manpower reserve to your command.
Holy shit, these guys are all stuck in the set. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Y'all are cooked! No! You got to be kidding me! How does this happen?
Better to die to enemy fire than to be executed!
Stop! Shite. Holy shite. I feel like the actual Soviets right now. I'm getting fucked. At least the North is holding pretty decently. Y'all are not going down without a fight. Last stand.
Break the enemy's attack for the motherland.
62, I'll take it. I'll take 62 divisions.
A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
So many men have died. We've taken so many casualties. You know, I have a really bad feeling Moscow's gonna get approached. It's a lot of red bubbles, man. But the Moscow forts are here. Okay, so we got plan Leningrad. That'll be easy to hold. Still defensive army right here. Okay, I have a plan. I have a little plan. We're going to have to make the front a little smaller. Yeah, that's right. We're literally abandoning all of the Caucasus. All of it. Some changes are being made to the defense protocol. There's another big fucking bulge. They're at Moscow. They're at Moscow.
The people anticipate our victory.
Oh my god. We have no choice.
Have you not planned for winter? Are you going to pave the way to Berlin with the frozen corpses of your men? There are reports of your soldiers freezing.
Oh, it's winter is coming too. Winter. Mother Winter, please. We need you. There we go. We can get more men now. Extensive conscription. Oh my goodness, this is stressful. We're literally fighting for our very survival right now. The German offensive is finally slowing down. Come on, we have to hold Moscow, the motherland. For 10 days, we can't lose Moscow. The Germans are encroaching on us. This is dire. This is way worse than real life, bro. They're way deeper in. Y'all, this is getting really bad. The flank of Moscow's falling. No! We have to break out of Moscow. Come on, one offensive. We don't need to do any more offensives. We really don't have the strength for offensives, but we just have to get this one breakthrough done. That deficit is brutal. We're down 140,000 guns. We're more in debt than the United States government. Yes, I need everything, America. Yes, yes, yes. Now they're seriously attacking across the entire fudging fronts. Oh, that is not what we need. Come on, Russian winter, do something. We've lost so many divisions. Our entire army organization is all fucked up. We're going to completely reduce the length of the front. We have no other option. We need some of these guys to last stand.
For Mother Russia, not one step backwards.
Losing all the military factors in Moscow is going to be a big blow to our effort. But we'll fight on, man. We'll fight on.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice. Death before retreat.
Fascist! Oh my goodness. This is going to be a tougher game than I thought.
We have lost, but the revolution will prevail in the end.
Another fat L. At least Leningrad stands. Ladies and gentlemen, we survived the first year. The first onslaughts. But it's come at a cost. Moscow is a long ways away. Just when shit couldn't get worse, we might lose Leningrad. Hey, green bubbles, that's something new for us. Not Leningrad. The one city we held on to.
We have failed the Rodina. We have failed ourselves.
It's time to finally reorganize our military, fix our shit up, and start prepping, because next year I actually think we can pull off some offenses. The German supplies are terrible. They're weak, and it's almost time for us to strike. It's now time for the permanent revolution. Workers and peasants around the world are suffering, and their liberation cannot wait. Every year we're gonna have at least 1 million new troops, until we have probably one of the largest armies Hoi 4's ever seen. It's time to finally re-establish an air force. They're really trying to get an offensive in. Sorry y'all, you've been stopped by the almighty Jabarkis and Lev Tretsky. It's time to finish retreating, not one step back.
Not one step backwards.
And then now we're going to have a bunch of partisans.
The partisan squad is here to join our fight.
After nearly surrendering, we held our ground, and now it's finally time to launch the first counteroffensive. Time to strike!
Forward headquarters ready, comrade. Troops now fight harder and move faster.
And our goal is to secure the supply hub in Nizhny Novgorod. Oh my god, I can't pronounce Russian names, but that's what we're going for. And then we'll have some supplies down here. And we have it! We have it! And then boom! We have the encirclement, ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace, Germans. Y'all are getting murdered now. No mercy. Absolutely none.
Get that sector for command!
Back to where you came from. To the pits of hell. So given this nice big bulge, we gotta swing south.
We will paralyze the enemy with fear. You may now unleash our soldiers' patriotic zeal to increase combat effectiveness.
And we got Trotskygrad back, and we're just going for the largest encirclement ever, dude. These guys are not ready for what's coming. As a matter of fact, they're literally more lost than Atlantis. Just waiting there to die. They lost connection probably from high command. Then we're also going to move up in the north and try to get closer to Moscow. Now we're going to begin pumping out medium tanks. We've got a T-44, nice modern tank. Because remember, more than half of our population was occupied by the terrorist Germans for that last terrible year. And this operation's been a huge success. Now we're just going to clean up this pocket down here. Alright, we've got to reorganize our fronts. Things are ugly. Now we're going to have a final offensive before the winter, before the Russian terrible weather kicks in. Alright, there we go. We're absolutely just speeding in south. Holy cow. Looks like we're getting kind of stuck. The Germans finally redeployed their forces. Hey, but once again, really solid progress. And we got back our sweet oil reserves. Now it's time to build some supplies for the next offensive. We'll just do the final mini offensive here to secure a little encirclement. What we're simply going to need is some solid tank divisions, so we can conduct real offensives next year. And boom, encirclements. Great way to end the year. But we're absolutely smoking the Germans. Oh, poor Bulgarians, man. Y'all should not have let Hitler drag you into this. Someone's taking more casualties than us now. The tables have turned! I want 6 medium tanks ready for next year's offensive. Alright, offensive's beginning. Let's roll. Voronezh, we gotta take that. Then we got some infantry in the south we're moving into. And this one's just wide open. We gotta go. Go! We gotta take Rostov. There we go, another encirclement secured. We got good supplies up here, which is amazing. There we go. Let's clean this up, and then part 2 of the offensive can take place. Are you serious right now? Our Moscow offensive is getting thwarted by the stupid Germans. We gotta make sure we don't get, like, encircled. Are you serious right now, bro? So we're prepping an offensive that'll break him out so they don't all die. Hey, we have hit 3 million troops, though. Oh, the Germans are everywhere. The fucking Germans have supplies now. This is actually frustrating. I wanted to win by now. Oh, don't die, y'all. Keep holding out. Keep holding out. Oh my god, 500k. Are you fucking kidding me? That's literally not funny.
He died for the good of the Soviet Union. He is redeemed in blood, comrades.
We literally have back to less than 2 million troops. That's embarrassing. We lost all of our gains, man. The thing that's been screwing us is the Germans and their cast. They've been having a lot of cast deployed. See if we can attempt to retake the skies, though. We have some planes now. We can at least get some air experience. You know, last change of plans. Last change of plans. We gotta strike south for realsies now. Yes, I know I can't make up my mind for shit. Okay, I know that.
Soviet HQ now includes a field hospital, but only for those who are seriously wounded.
And the Germans are still throwing themselves at us. Calm down, Germany. Calm down. Stop taking the drugs. Stop taking the meth. It'll be good for your heart if you stop, I promise. But no, they're druggies. Yay. Bloody war. 4 million to 4 million. Bloodbath. Wow. What we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna retreat a little, because the supplies are just so bad, it's not even funny. And of course we got it circled.
If you're not dying, you're not trying.
Well, up here in the north, we're back to square one. But it's okay, we're gonna seize the entire south next year. I'm building up so many supplies, dude. Proper infrastructure. And as you can see, I finally got a couple medium tanks ready to roll. We'll be using those next summer. Alright, everyone. The time we've been waiting for. We've been pushed back and forth. I've been getting edged by this stupid game. But now it's time for our grand, long-awaited offensive. 3 speed to Rostov. Just slow and steady wins the race. We're not going to be absurd. We're not going to be methodical. Slow and steady is going to win the race. We're not going to go past Rostov. We're going to establish a nice defensive line. So we always have supplies. Remember last time we didn't have supplies. We got fucked. And we have to cross the river and circle Rostov. Yes, yeah. No, that's literally what we have to do. There's a lot of damn Germans in that city. There's only one way it's going to fall. With blood. And get across the bloody river. There we go. We're finally rebuilding our numbers. 3.5 million men in the field. Alright, now we got ourselves 2 real airplanes to begin working with. Are we literally at war with Manchukuo? Oh my god. We're somehow at war with Japan. Good thing is we have 48 divisions ready to go. Let's drop them in. Bro, they literally have control of Mongolia. Oh my god. Hey, I mean, their border doesn't seem very prepared either. Don't get me wrong. So we will probably be okay. Alright, we have a second little offensive we're gonna do. Pretty basic. We have some infantry. We're gonna retake Nizhny Novgorod and Pensa. Wow, deja vu. And I'm not salty about that loss. No, I'm not. What?
You failed the state before. Do not fail it again.
Good news is at least this encirclement down here is basically done. That'll be satisfying to watch. Well, I actually think we can take Rostov. Operation Saturn is being launched. And we have some really good bonuses now. Yeah, running is so weak. Get away, Italians. Well, that was a terrible offensive. We've literally got nowhere. But hey, at least we got a little encirclement right here. That is nice to watch. And we finally hit 4 million troops in the field. See, our army is growing slowly but surely. And next year, we're going to continue the offensives. We will need to build some new supply infrastructure, of course. Alright, we brought out the medium tanks. We gotta take Rostov once and for all.
There is glory in death. The state now forgives him. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption.
Alright, we got our second attack. And our tanks. Vitaly Primakov is absolutely shitting on Heinz Guderian. Oh, beautiful. Now encircle the Italians. Melt them. Ah, these damn Germans don't give in, do they? Stubborn, stubborn Germans. German Reich declared war on Tanatuvo? What kind of timeline is this? Good news is it looks like Germany's running way out of manpower. And by this time, since Germany has an economy of conquest, our economy's getting absolutely cooked up. Ah!
It's just a Strafniki. No great loss.
Dude, we've lost so many troops, it's not even funny. To the fucking Japanese. 500,000.
Better to die to enemy fire than to be executed. He died for the good of the Soviet Union. He is redeemed in blood, comrades.
I'm so low IQ. That's what I get for putting our best, most powerful heavy infantry divisions in Siberia. Like, am I not thinking? I clearly don't have a brain. But the real question is, why are the Allies not cooking harder? Why Hirohito? Why is he still standing? America, do something. Oh no, we're close to surrendering. We really have to retake some victory points this spring. Okay, we did a little maneuver. We encircled some dudes. Now, oh, walk into Crimea. We can retake Crimea. They're like, yes, Sevastopol. Wait, this could be what we need the entire time. Bring everything into Crimea now. And just walk into Ukraine, dude. We just need a foothold in Ukraine. You know who's getting moved, right? These guys. Bring over the motorized. Just gotta kill this horsey and we cross the river. Yes! Now what's the plan, everyone? We're gonna take Rostov from this side. And then we're gonna move in a little bit with our infantry. Get things rolling, you know? This is exactly what we needed. We're just spilling into their lines, going into their homes. Hey, is that more armies we can bring on down to Ukraine? Yes, please. Oh, we lost the division in Jamarcus fashion.
A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
Fall of Rome! Finally, Winston! Do something! Oh, they don't even have the port. Yikes. They just burnt the Colosseum down for no reason at all. The Germans are running really low on supplies, I noticed. Their war machine is taking a huge hit. So with a little bit of good maneuvering, I'm pretty sure we can take these mother effers down the second the snow wears out. We have no choice but to conscript every man, woman, and child to build the biggest Red Army ever. Our next milestone, we're going to get 5 million troops, especially since we liberated Ukraine, we have more manpower available to us. Now the snow is frozen, the tanks should actually be able to melt through the enemy lines. Let's go to Rostov once and for all. Final time, let's hope we don't have to do this offensive again. Operation Saturn commence. There we go, close to Rostov. Goal is to get a little encirclement of the city, right? Be way easier to take like that. And then we also don't want to attack from the river, but we want to attack from north of the river, which is what this army group's doing right here. 2 days is all we have to do, and then we finally have it. We just got to pin down all the enemies so no one comes back. Because once we hold the city too, we're going to hold it, and we won't let go. It'll be in our jaws. Ah, the battle's not turning our way, but it's okay. We're going to come from another angle. We're going to come from the north. There we go. We're coming from another angle. All sides now. All sides. Boom, encircled. Now it's encircled. Yes! Now it's just game over. We're from all sides, and we finally have a victory! Wait, let's not celebrate too early. Now we have the victory! And look at that, we also got a little encirclement too. Can't complain about an encirclement, can we now? We're cleaning up the shit stain that is the German army. And finally, Italy is falling to the British. Tide seems to be turning a bit. Only took 5.5 million casualties. In terms of Soviets math, that's basically nothing. Soviet Math 101.
The Strafniki are disposable.
Okay. Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Remember when we were getting absolutely trampled by the Germans, and now we're doing a little trampling ourselves? How nice. Front's looking a little bare up here, you could say. Our defensive part 1 can start up here. This is a great time to redirect the entire offensive down south and stop this little incursion they took Trotskygrad from us. There's just this one little part the Germans are holding way too damn well. Ah! This game is literally, I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. I despise it. I despise it. I despise it. Okay, at least we captured one Hungarian division. That makes up for everything. Oh my god, is the encirclement's finally complete? Yes! Woo! I'm not going crazy for playing Hoi 4. No, it's not done yet. There we go, finally. Get out of my land, Germans. They just have so many men. Well, not so much anymore. Their army's getting small. Alright, we gotta reorganize our entire army. It's a disaster. These front lines make no sense. Now watch this little trick I have for the south here. And look who's back. Boom, another one. Another one. We can take Kyiv real fast. And there we go, another encirclement. And Germans, why don't you focus more on the pressing problems you have with the Allies rather than old Jamarcus? I'm surely not causing too many problems for you. You should focus closer to home. I don't know if Hitler's gonna buy it. Finally liquidated that pockets. Portugal declared war on us? Why? What did I ever do? Please don't tell me I'm at war with the entire Allies now. Good news is we're in the process of building the largest army in human history. And we're about to have 5 million men. Every man, woman, and child is joining. You know what, we need more people. Let's work on collectivist propaganda and get 15% more people. And we will all fight together for the motherland. The Allies think they can pick on us because we're a little bit weak. Joke's on them. We will bring the heat when they come. We now have 5 million men. Our army's pretty big. We're going to launch our summer offensive. And hey, if we take Moscow, I will be stoked. Army Group Center will go. And will be supported by a little southern strike. And the Army Group North with our hard-hitting tanks will go to Moscow. And we are by the Moscow province. Moscow offensive. Begin. Boom, we re-liberated Trotskygrad for like the 8th time. Doesn't get old. Now will Moscow be next? As you can see, we're doing everything to get to Moscow. Being a little reckless, yes, but we have to get there. It's the only way to win. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to securing it. I'm not going to say we have it yet because we don't, but it's in our hand. And it's slipping. We have to take it.
The guns of the Soviet Union play a song of victory.
Germany's finally getting absolutely clapped. About time. And Paris has been liberated. As you can see, we're planning a big, massive offensive from the middle of Moscow. I'm building a ton of supply hubs. And we're going to focus on attack now. Bold attack. Ideological loyalty. We need more men. And of course, operational reserves. Always have something up your sleeve, comrade. Always have something up your sleeve. Since 12 million men have died honorably serving this army, so in some ways we have built a massive army. And finally, the fight has been brought directly home to the Germans. And it's just empty in the south. The Romanians are giving up because they are under attack in their home. Okay, that means we really have to go. The second this mud dries, we're launching the biggest offensive yet. It's like that Moscow offensive we're doing, but we're going to do it again. Since, we got kind of pushed back. Big game of tug of war, We're sending off all the attacks everywhere. There's a pretty decent amount of green bubbles. Let's just move across the entire front. We're going to wear out the Germans. Bro, the Iranians are literally... What? Did not expect that. Okay, now this is a grand offensive. Oh my goodness! The biggest encirclements ever! This is how we will get our true revenge on the pesky Germans. We're going to get the biggest encirclement ever. Trust me, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. And Romania died, which is good. Yeah, the Axis is collapsing before our own very eyes. And we don't have time to build planes, so we're going to build an army of anti-air. Boom! We just completed a huge encirclement. Suck on that, Adolf. Yeah, no, I'm hyped, y'all. I just caffeinated myself and with an unreasonable amount of caffeine. And now I feel great. I'm not looking forward to the crash, but I feel great. And we're encircling the Germans too. What more can you ask for in life? The People's Revolution is here, and we need a big, nice, juicy, medium well army. So this focus will give us 2% more people to work with. And we will totally respect their lives and not use them in human meat wave tactics at all. Casualties don't mean anything. We have so many men available to us still, despite killing over 13 million of them. Due to some say my incompetence, I say the soldiers' incompetence. They should have just not died. Oh no, our first encounter with wild Brits. I heard you can distract them if you throw a crumpet. Then they'll stop what they're doing to try to eat it. I don't know. Let's see if that works. And after all this time, we finally have Leningrad back. And then we're going into the Baltic states. We essentially have liberated the entire USSR at this point. Amazing. It is so nice finally having all my territories back. Onwards, comrades! We just gotta right-click Berlin or we'll never get it. The Allies will beat us to it if we don't go straight there. Now we're at Zilo. Give me flashback to Zilo Heights, the worst mod in Hoi 4 history. And then go to Rostock. Oh, Berlin. We're almost there. The rush for Berlin. The Allies are so close, but will we be there first? Hitler, Hitler, Hitler! We're coming for your bunker. Germany's army's collapse was rapid. Follow Berlin. We have it.
The Red Army is filled with heroes. The guns of the Soviet Union play a song of victory.
13.75 million, the number of casualties it took to extinguish the fascists. And despite that, we still have millions of men ready to go. This is not just an army. This is an army of every man, woman, and child in Soviet Russia. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. There's a few remnants of Germany. A few shit stains, if you will, we gotta clean up. Call me the janitor. Well, although we just extinguished the Germans, we still have to defeat the Allies, who wrongly declared war on us, and the Japanese, who are still holding our Siberian territories. The good thing is now we finally have the resources to build a massive, undefeatable, game-breaking army. We finally have it. We have now 10 million troops in the field. As you can see, we've been preparing one of the world's largest offensives, the likes of which no one has ever seen before. And now we have 12 million men in our army. What is the plan? We've built up one of the most insane logistics networks ever. Look at all these supply hubs we threw down, okay? We made the infrastructure amazing. We put an anti-air so our infrastructure doesn't get bombed. Especially since they're attacking us, we're ready to go. We have, for this one offensive alone, over 1 million infantry and over 1 million armored units.
Our artillery will pulverize the enemy.
And just in case things go south, we have a few extra men in reserve. So far with the Allies, we've taken 5 million casualties. But it's worth it though, because the British are nearly out of men. No manpower. So that's where we have the advantage. We have an army just as large as the entire Allied force. Step 1 to this operation will be letting our planes train up. And we're not going to have air superiority. The Allies outnumber our planes like a bajillion to 1. Our goal is to just reduce their air superiority as much as possible. We have plenty of anti-air, and we will apply a little bit of cast damage, nothing substantial. Our guns and tanks should be strong enough. And we actually have air superiority. We have the numbers. I doubt this lasts forever though. Comrades of the Soviet Union!
Conscripts, now you can use Molotovs to burn those bastards.
I'm launching attacks of every single army. This click has taken a while. There's so many armies involved in this offensive. And what is the goal? To liberate Western Germany and hopefully get some badass encirclements along the way. And there are a few different divisions I'd like to help out to start things off, just so we start on the right track. And that is a lot of green bubbles right there. Seems like we're melting. Holy crap, we just annihilated this entire army and we're already pushing in. We're already pushing in. Would you look at that? Go away, I don't care about the Brits. Oh my god. We're about to take Magdeburg. Oh my god, they're just getting melted. They're getting melted. There we go, we're pushing through, and it's still not easy though. A lot of blood is being shed. And this tile right here I really want to take. Then we can encircle the old Rostock. Yes, perfect, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. Dude, 30 Spanish divisions, 7 Brits, that is wild. Oh, and we're moving in central Germany. We're moving in the center. What's the air looking like? Still, oh, the numbers are insane. This is the most insane air war I've ever seen. 200 Allied planes in a day, wow. And all the Allies are stuck on an island. Hey, good encirclement though. Man, you see, I put this offense off for 2 years because I was scared to do it. But it's working, it's great. Hey, and that extra preparation probably helped out. And Bavaria just surrendered. Of course, we're gonna annex everything. It's a Soviet territory now. Wow, just like that, all of Germany is under our control. Our next target is France. I'd like to ignore the Czechoslovakia disaster. There are a lot of forts in Czechoslovakia that are just really, frankly, too hard for us to cross. Netherlands gone too, and the French, oh. They thought they were liberated. They thought they got Paris back. Well, think again. There we go. Now we're going for just the big melts. The big melts. Big patty melts. Alright, yeah, let's go right down to Paris. Onwards, comrades! The inexorable advance of the Red Army continues, and reports are now coming in the French capital has fallen. French communists supposedly aided the Soviets when they entered the city, taking part in attacks against retreating elements of the Armée de Terre. Leaflets have been distributed throughout the city informing Parisians that they have been liberated from the bourgeoisie oppression, and that the Paris Commune has finally been resurrected. The Allies have been absolutely decimated. 42 million casualties on the Allied side. Look at these casualties, ladies and gentlemen. We took a fair bit too. This might have been the bloodiest game of Hearts of Iron 4 I've ever played. We conscripted everyone in the USSR to join the fight. Our army is 21 million men strong, but it's time to end the bloodshed. And we've done so well at this point. The world has collectively decided to embrace the rule of the Supreme Soviets. There's no winning for the Allies. They're gonna die. And there were never any problems in the world ever again. There's probably gonna be another war. Anyways, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And keep watching one of these videos here if you really want to support the channel. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.
If you're not dying, you're not trying!